What's good, guys? This is James bringing you another ABC deck profile from Monaresclub. I know I've done a lot of these, but this is actually a really different build. I was really excited to bring it to you guys. It's very different from the builds I've been using in the past. The builds I've been using in the past have been a lot more mid-rangey with a bit of a combo slant. This is very much a full-on combo deck, and I wanted to share it with you guys because I think it is going to be the best way to play ABC going forward after Blazing Vortex drops, and there is one very specific reason for that, and that is going to be Pot of Disparity. I believe that's not going to be the English name. It's going to be, or maybe it is. I don't remember what the English name is going to be, but this card's really important because it digs you up to 6 cards into your deck to find a specific card, which can be your Union Hanger, which is the most important card in the ABC deck if you're not familiar. This card is a 1-card combo. It can lead to, on its own, it can lead to an end board of Cyber Dragon Infinity and ABC Dragon Buster. That's with absolutely no extenders or anything. And in this deck, it can lead to an end board with any itself and any other Union monster except for Union Driver. It can end with an end board of ABC Dragon Buster, Mecha Phantom Beast Aurora Dawn, Borreload Savage Dragon, FA Dawn Dragster, and so FA Dawn Dragster, Borreload Savage Dragon, Mecha Phantom Beast Aurora Dawn, and ABC Dragon Buster. So it's a 1.5 card combo, and you really want to see this. You really want to see your Union Hanger in particular, and this card is going to boost the consistency of the deck by a country mile. The combo I'll show off later in the video for you guys. It's not an original combo that I've come up with. Full disclosure, I stole it from another YouTuber named PillowKing. You can check out his channel in the description below. He put out the original build, I believe. I hadn't seen this combo before that I'm using in this build, and it's very effective. He did that just last January, I believe, like right after the December ban list dropped. He posted a build with it, and I didn't like it that much before because it felt like it was very reliant on seeing Union Hanger, and you had to play a lot of bricks, like 3 extra bricks in your deck that already has a ton of bricks. In order to facilitate the combo, but now that we have so much easier access to Union Hanger, I think having that higher ceiling with the end board is a lot better than, and it's worth playing the bricks now because you can you can combo off so much more consistently now. So with that said, let's get into the deck. So we have 3 of each of our ABC cards. This is part of the 0.1.5 card combo with Union Hanger. You really want to open with 1 and a Union Hanger, or a way to find Union Hanger, because that gives you your multiple negate board to start out with. You have 2 Union Driver. This helps you bypass the downside of Union Hanger and unauthorized reactivation because it lets you send it. You can equip it with that card, send it to the banish, equip a different monster, and then now you can special summon that monster. Galaxy Soldier, playing 3. Some people only play 2. I really like to play 3 because it's a really important extender if you get interrupted early on in your combo, because it if you draw one naturally, you can just kind of play it out and just get a Cyber Dragon Infinity anyway, even through like an Ash Blossom or an Impermanence or whatever. So I like to have 3 just to be able to open with it more consistently. Photon Orbital is a combo card with Union Carrier because you can equip it with Union Carrier and then pitch it and get a Galaxy Soldier, so it's a tutor for Galaxy Soldier there, which sets up Cyber Dragon Infinity. Our hand traps, we just have 3 Ash Blossom. We are a combo deck. We really want to just win the die roll, but these are just for your, if you have to go second, you don't want a chance to see a hand trap. Plus, it's really nice for going first anyway, because if you can pass, have your multiple negate board up, and you still have Ash Blossom, it can help save you from like Dark Ruler No More and Forbidden Chalice and stuff like that. So, Called by the Grave is you're out for a hand trap. Monster Reborn is just an extra little extender. These are just kind of obvious cards here. Union Hanger is your 1-card combo. Unauthorized reactivation is kind of your ghetto. Union Hanger, you can equip a Union monster from your deck to a monster you control. It's not super plus like Union Hanger is, but we need as many of these effects as we can. This helps you combo as well. You can do the exact same combo, you just need more cards with it. This is also very useful because you can equip things from your deck at instant speed. So in response to like Dark Ruler No More, you can equip with like a B-Buster Drake, make it immune to spells, or Ice Dragon's Prison, make whatever card immune to traps, or a monster effect or whatever. So very useful card. You have to play 3 of these and 3 of these. Terraforming to find the hanger. Set rotation also to find the hanger. You have to see the hanger. This is the lifeblood of your deck. Our set rotation card is a Trickstar Light Stage, which I got from a Reddit user when I posted my last deck profile, so shoutouts to them. This is a super awesome set rotation target because it lets you play, so it's not very bricky because it gives you an extra extender because you can tutor up Trickstar Corbane for a free special summon, who is a light type, which synergizes quite well with the deck because you can pitch it to Galaxy Soldier and you can make a Union Hanger off of most of your monsters with it. But the light stage is also very useful for that back row hate because you can tutor it up with, say you've seen Hanger already, you could tutor up a light stage with Terraforming or set rotation and just stop a back row card for the turn, which can, just randomly win you games on its own. It's just super useful. I really like this as my set rotation card. I've been very happy with it ever since I added it. I would not cut this card. And then the Corbane, it's kind of a brick when you open with it, but not really because you can special summon it. So it's just the worst if you open it with like a light stage or a set rotation, but it is what it is. At least you can pitch it to Galaxy Soldier. It's not the end of the world. Pot of Disparity. It's just so good. It's we can afford to exile our extra deck just to see a Union Hanger. It's worth it. Torque-Tune Gear is one of the combo pieces of the deck. These three are combo pieces. Torque-Tune Gear lets you go into Crystron Halki Fibrax, which is your biggest combo starter of the deck, because you can just go Union Hanger, tutor up a piece, play whichever one, Beebuster, Drake, Sea Crush, Wyvern, whatever, equip it with the Union Hanger trigger or with unauthorized reactivation with Union Driver, pitch Union Driver, go get Torque-Tune Gear, and then special summon Torque-Tune Gear because it can now be special summoned and go into Crystron Halki Fibrax, and yeah, that's it's Crystron Halki Vibrax. You know what kind of end boards it can produce, and that's what we got. We got Despot 101 or 001 to tutor up with our Halki Vibrax because then you can go into Mecha Phantom Beast Auroradon, and we've seen that play before. And then the Colt Wing is the extender to go with the Auroradon. So this is the brickiest brick in your entire deck because it doesn't work off normal summon. It's not a light to go with Galaxy Soldier. It's just kind of the worst to draw. So we only play one. Tuning and Quick Draw Synchron is another piece of tech I stole from PillowKing's channel. It's super clutch, actually. These are just some extenders to help you play through hand traps and whatnot. The fact that it's a machine and a level 5 is really nice. The only thing that's bad about this is the fact that it's wind and not light. But the thing is, so it's a 5-star, so it can go with a Galaxy Soldier and make a Cyber Dragon Nova, which can go into Infinity. And it's a machine, so it can also go into Union Hanger Carrier. Plus, it's a tuner, so it can go into Crystron Halki Fibrax with any other monster as well. Very, very good card for the deck. It also pitches monsters to special summon it, similar to Galaxy Soldier, so you can get your pieces in the yard as well. Super clutch. Tuning is nice with that extra little mill, because sometimes you can just randomly get an ABC piece in the graveyard and you get a free Dragon Buster. It's kind of crazy. I will say the wind type actually has come in handy before against Bird Up, because if they end with their classic end board of like, whatever monster, like Simorg, Barrier Statue, Link Karibo, and then like whatever other nonsense, you can actually still special summon the Quick Draw Synchron because it's a wind, so you can go, okay, Quick Draw Synchron in attack mode, normal summon another monster, send the Quick Draw Synchron at the Link Karibo, to get that out of the way, and then send your other monster at their barrier statue. That gets it off the table. Then you can do full combo in main phase 2. So that's actually some kind of corner case scenario for the wind actually being quite useful in the deck. Going into the extra deck here, we have 3 ABC Dragon Buster. The PillowKing build was only playing 2. I just like 3. I really want it for that extra grind power. He was playing a Daigusto Emerald in his extra deck, so I could see maybe cutting 1 for an Emerald, but I just like having that guaranteed 3. It can't be interrupted, especially matchups like Eldritch and Zodiac, where you're interacting back and forth a lot. You really just want this grind power to have 3 of them available. Cyber Dragon, Infinity, and Nova to pair with it. It's really easy to make off Galaxy Soldier and Quick Draw Synchron. Nightmare Phoenix, just kind of generic removal, and it pairs really well with Union Carrier because their arrows kind of co-link really nice to get that card draw. Auroradon and Halki Fibrax are your tutor cards. This is a new card from Blazing Vortex. Saros, Irash, Kuno, Gias. That's not the English name. I don't remember what the English name is, but this card's insane. It's a Link 5. You can use one of your opponent's monsters as material when you use it, and then when it's Link summoned, you negate the effects of all your opponent's face-up monsters, and then it's unaffected by your opponents have activated effects that do not target it, and so, like, Dark Ruler or more and stuff like that, and then once per turn, when your opponent activates a card or effect that includes an effect that special summons monsters from the graveyard, you can negate that activation. So it does, like, it just randomly poops on so many different effects, as well as just removing a monster while you get to link summon it and then skill drain their board. And so I have an IP Masquerena to combo with that, because if you can make an end board of, you know, say you get disrupted really hard, you can still just make an end board of like Masquerena and Buster, because Buster is super easy to make even through a bunch of disruption, because it just needs stuff in the graveyard. Then on their turn, you can do the classic play of, you know, like Buster a thing, and then activate Buster and Masquerena, and then you can link out this while taking one of their monsters and then negate the rest of their monsters. So this is just a really sweet combo, and this deck has such easy access to it, even with the Link 5 deck. It's kind of crazy. Herald of the Arclight is kind of a backup negate that you can get out early if you're disrupted, or if you hit like one of your bricks in your opener, like say a Coltling or something, or if you don't hit a Sea Crush Wyvern to start your combo off with, because you do need a Sea Crush Wyvern to start at some point in your combo to get the full end board. But the Arclight is just a nice little backup piece, and it can still let you go into Borreload Savage Dragon later on, depending on the combo route you go. And then Savage Dragon and F.A. Dawn Dragster for your end board negates. And Shooting Riser Dragon is a really cool piece of tech that when it's summoned, you get to pitch a monster from your deck, and it reduces its level by that amount. So you can pitch, generally it's going to be whatever your third ABC piece is. You pitch it, it's a 3-star, and it's a tuner, and then it, or it becomes a 3-star tuner. And then you can pair it with one of your tokens to make like F.A. Dawn Dragster, and then or rather you'll pair it with your Coltwing. That's what I mean. You'll pair it with your Coltwing, and then you can make F.A. Dawn Dragster, and you'll see that in the combo section of the deck. Side deck's really straightforward. We got Droll mostly for Drytron, Cyframes to go against Virtual World, and, you know, it's just Cyframes is really good going second card. We just want to adjust for being able to go second. We're planning to go first, but, you know, you can't always do what you want. Plus, if you win the die roll, you go first, you win, then you have to play second. So just to adjust to go second here. These are nice too because they are light. Dark Ruler No More it's just another generic going second card. This can be kind of whatever you want. I just like Dark Ruler No More. It's just kind of a generic catch-all. Plus, having Dark Ruler and Cyframe in against Virtual World is nice, because it helps you just, you know, if you can open with one of them, they have to kind of flip a coin and guess which one to play around with their True King of All Calamities. Then we have the back row hate for Eldritch and all the other trap decks in the format. So yeah, that's the deck, guys. It's crazy the kinds of boards it can produce. I'll have to show you in the combo section, but it's pretty crazy. The main thing that's kind of different here that I changed recently was adding this Monster Reborn. It was an Upstart Goblin, but the Upstart Goblin actually clashes with this just Pot of Disparity, so you can end up having like you end up going down a card if you rip a Pot of Disparity off the Upstart Goblin, or if you start with both of them in your hand, so I just didn't like that. And the Monster Reborn is a nice little extender, so yeah, I'll see you guys in the combo section. Welcome back. We've got the combo tutorial here. I'm going to go over the basic Halki Fibrax combo as well as the solo Union Hanger combo. Both are pretty important combos for the deck. The Halki Fibrax is the main one you want to do going first when you're presented with the opportunity. However, the Union Hanger solo combo is fine to fall back on if you get disrupted, or if that's the only line that is available to you. So the only pieces you need for the Halki Fibrax line is a normal summonable Union monster, which is A, B, or C, or Torque Tune Gear, and then also Union Hanger in your opener, or a way to find Union Hanger. I'm starting with C in the hand just for simplicity. However, if you open with A or B, you're going to tutor C off of Union Hanger because you want to normal summon the C. And if you open with Torque Tune Gear specifically, you're going to end up normal summoning the Torque Tune Gear, equipping it with Union Driver, removing Union Driver, and then equipping it with Sea Crush Wyvern, and then activating Sea Crush Wyvern to put that into play, and then you're going to link off for the Halki Fibrax that way. Suffice to say, that's just a long-winded way of saying you pretty much always want to start the combo. If you have these two pieces together, you want to start the link combo with the Sea Crush Wyvern because it allows you to both chain block and get 8 stars into play for your Borreload Savage Dragon later on in the combo. So let's get started here. So we're going to start by activating Union Hanger. Use that to tutor up our next piece of the combo here, which will be B Buster Drake. It doesn't really matter whether you grab B or A at this point necessarily. I just generally grab B out of habit. So we're going to go ahead and normal summon Sea Crush Wyvern. Equip it with a Union Hanger trigger that will go ahead and grab Union Driver. So we're going to do this to get around the restriction on Union Hanger. So we'll remove that from the game. Go ahead and grab a Torque Tune Gear. So we're grabbing Torque Tune Gear because it is a tuner. Go ahead and special summon up the Torque Tune Gear here. Link those two off, make a Halki Fibrax. Use Halki Fibrax. Halki Fibrax will trigger, and then we're going to trigger Sea Crush Wyvern second on the chain. This will chain block to prevent our Halki Fibrax from getting Ash Blossomed. Summon up the Buster Drake from our hand with Sea Crush Wyvern, and then we'll make a Despot with Gristron Halki Fibrax. Despot comes into play, then we're going to go ahead and link off into Auroradon. Auroradon will trigger, we'll get our 3 tokens. Then that will trigger our Despot in the graveyard. So we're going to go ahead and synchro those 3 off into a Borreload Savage Dragon. Then we go ahead and can chain block to still prevent ourselves from getting ashed, because we haven't opened ourselves up to ash yet. Put the Borreload second on the chain, and then grab an A Assault Core with B Buster Drake. It doesn't necessarily need to be an A Assault Core at this particular step. I just generally grab one on the off chance we get disrupted at this point, and we can't prevent it, and then we will have the A Assault Core lined up, and we'll have B and C in the graveyard for next turn. Shuffle the deck, activate Mecha Phantom Beast Auroradon, so we'll sack the 2 tokens, and then go ahead and grab Coltwing from the deck, and Coltwing says, oh, you have a Mecha Phantom Beast in play, so I can go ahead and make 2 tokens. And those 2 tokens will go ahead and then trigger the Despot 001. And now we have 7 stars. We can Synchro Summon into a Shooting Riser Dragon. Shooting Riser Dragon will trigger, come into play, and we'll pitch A. So now we have A, B, and C in the graveyard. And the Shooting Riser Dragon is going to become a level 3 here, which we can then Synchro off with the Coltwing, who's now a level 4. Go into a 7-star FA Dawn Dragster, and then we have A, B, and C in the graveyard for B Buster Drake, and that's the combo. It's pretty resilient. It does get hit by Nibiru at the point of the Borreload Savage Dragon coming in, which is why I will generally grab the A Assault Core. If you do get hit by Nibiru at that point, you can keep going if you have an extender in your hand, whether it's Monster Reborn, Quick Draw Synchron, or Galaxy Soldier. You can continue going in and at least make an ABC Dragon Buster and potentially a Cyber Dragon Infinity as well, and a Union Carrier. So it's still fairly resilient even through Nibiru, but Nibiru is the biggest problem for the deck for sure. You could see that I did end up chain blocking pretty much the whole way up, so Ash Blossom is not a problem, unless they Ash Blossom the Union Hanger activation and you don't have a backup Union monster. Okay, we're going to go over one more combo here. This is the solo Union Hanger start, so this would be if you open with no Union monster to go along with your Union Hanger, or if you say you open with a Union monster, but you get your Union Hanger activation Ash Blossomed, you can still go into this play here. So go ahead and start here. Play Union Hanger, trigger, tutor up B Buster Drake, summon B Buster Drake, trigger Union Hanger, and then we're going to go ahead and grab Union Driver to get around the drawback on the Union Hanger. Activate Union Driver, go ahead and grab A Assault Core, then we'll activate A Assault Core to unequip it. Now we have these 2 in play. It is important you don't want to tutor up C unless you have another Union monster in your hand, in which case you'll be going for the Halki Fibrax line most of the time anyway. But A and B make this into a 1-card combo here. You don't need any other cards in your hand, as we will see in just a second. So we get these 2 out. Go ahead and link off for Union Carrier, trigger, and trigger. So we'll use A Assault Core to bring back B Buster Drake, then we'll use B Buster Drake's trigger to grab Sea Crush Wyvern from our deck. Hey, look, we have A, B, and C. Now we just have to get them into the graveyard. So we'll activate Union Hanger. You'll go ahead and grab Photon Orbital, so we can pitch Photon Orbital. Oop, went backwards, sorry. So we can pitch Photon Orbital. Go ahead and find a Galaxy Soldier. Alright, so now we can just use Galaxy Soldier to pitch both of our pieces. And then we can make... So we have 2 level 5s in play and A, B, and C in the graveyard. Then we can go ahead and make Nova and Overlay for Infinity. Make ABC. And then I'll generally just use Infinity to eat the Union Carrier to play around Cyber Dragons and a Sphere mode on the off chance our opponent has that. So that's the other basic combo in the deck. It's just 1 card, ABC, and Cyber Dragon Infinity. Pretty straightforward. It's disruptible because you can get ashed on the Photon Orbital or on the Galaxy Soldier play. You can also get Infinite Impermanence on the um, Union Carrier activation, although Impermanence isn't super popular right now. You can also get Nibiru'd, but the fact of the matter with this combo is that you actually can threaten to make Cyber Dragon Infinity before you lay out the ABC Dragon Buster. So if they Nibiru, they have to Nibiru before you get Infinity out, and then you can just make ABC Dragon Buster and continue your plays from there. Alright, so hopefully you found that enlightening. I think this build of ABC is really cool. I think it's really competitive, and I could actually play through quite a bit of disruption, I've found, depending on the amount of extenders you open with, because, you know, all of those combos I showed you are just 1.5 card combos. It doesn't need all of your hand to do. So, you know, if they disrupt you at any point, you can go into a quick draw synchron and then backdoor into like an IP Masquerena and an ABC, or, you know, you can backdoor into like a Union Carrier into Infinity or whatnot. So it's really flexible. I think it is stronger than like the mid-rangey ABC deck I've been playing, which you can check out the profiles for on the channel if you are interested in that as well. I will say the biggest downside to it, besides Pot of Disparity costing an arm and a leg, is that it's a lot harder to play because you have a lot more lines of play available to you, which is strong. It's very strong to have that many lines of play available to you, whether you want to go into a long combo or short combo, you know, whatever end bosses you want to end on. But it's hard because you have to actually know what you want to do in each particular matchup and in each particular situation, because if you go for the wrong line and you get got by whatever your opponent's doing, it's going to feel awful and you're just going to lose the game and it's going to be terrible. Biggest drawback to this as compared to the other ABC deck is you do have to play extra bricks. There's just no getting around it, but I believe that the ceiling of your end board is so much higher and your consistency at finding your combo with Pot of Disparity is so much higher that it's worth running these bricks at this point. It's just... it takes a lot of practice to play this build well. You know, you can sometimes you just go combo, go burr, you get your full board set up, and you're good to go. Other times you have to play through a lot of disruption, and, you know, it's just, you have to adapt to each situation as it comes along. So, if you have any questions, guys, hit us up in the comment section below. I love hearing from you. You know, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new. We'll be bringing you more Yu-Gi-Oh content in the future. Not just ABC, even though that is mostly what I've been doing lately. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.